Have you all watched The Guest? Okay, good. Set in Wales, obviously.
Oh,
in Canada.
Wow. What a house. Where's it filmed?
So it was filmed in Cardiff and Newport. I don't know if Yvonne will agree with me, but it showed Cardiff in a really beautiful light.
It did.
There were some places that I was like, oh my God, that's that place. And I thought, they've made it look really posh and lovely.
So I've only seen episode 1.
I only saw the episode 1, so I don't know what the other houses.
No spoilers. I'm really.
I won't.
Yeah.
I watched it. I watched the first one, and it isn't usually that show and then I watched every single one of them.
I'm in the same situation as you are. I watched the first one and then I binged all of them. So there's 2 of us in. We're in the know.
We can nod and wink at each other.
Just in case anybody is watching this, should we just say what it is? So it's these 2 women. One is not so well off. One is very well off and lives in this absolutely enormous house, which, as it turns out, is near Newport. And they have a very unexpected, toxic relationship, which has all sorts of twists and turns and is quite chilling, I think.
In the first episode, they don't actually have toxic relationship.
I agree.
Actually, we are talking about the first episode, so please concentrate. Because for us, it looked like a really nice relationship. We have the rich woman who took in the really poor cleaning woman, and she's helping her out. She's giving her some crazy advice, and this one takes it, goes wrong.
I agree with what Olivera said. It is quite a nice relationship, but you're kind of thinking, she's an incredibly wealthy woman. She must have a host of people really working for her to keep her house like that. And to meet a stranger who's potentially a thief and have her in her multi-million-pound house. But because the acting was so good, I was able to suspend belief. I don't know if you thought that, because I kept thinking, don't be cynical, because the acting was so good. I could believe it.
As a Welsh person, though, Eve Myles and Gabrielle Creevy are the tip top of actors for me. That I think Eve Myles, who played the posh one, right? There's a touch of madness to her. Even when she's playing straight and doing normal things, there's a madness detector that goes off in my chest with her, because she just plays things so beautifully. I love Gabriella anyway. I think she should be in loads more things. So that drew me straight in.
I agree. She's got an edge, hasn't she, Eve Myles? There's something, slightly. Because the first scene, when they meet in the supermarket, and she takes the 2 nectarines or whatever it is, or pears, out of the packet and then just weighs them. Because that obviously is a clue to her character. What did you think of that? Would any of us do that?
I don't think
buy fruit. Look at me. I don't buy fruit.
Do you think it was a stylistic way of showing that they're actually quite similar? You know, she saw that food bank food there.
Yes,
was actually going.
I agree. Yes, bank. That's one thing.
I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah, and I actually think. Yeah, I thought there was a connection there.
In some weird way, they were similar.
Yes. Yeah.
They throw in things like that throughout that episode that make you doubt their characters a little bit. Just like she was talking about her husband, and she says, "Oh, you don't want to hear about this." And all of a sudden, the character that Ria just seems a lot more grown up and says, "Oh no, I'd love to hear about that. I'm a nosy bitch." And you're like, "Oh, hold on now." Also, she filmed people having sex from completely nothing as well.
Yes.
So all of a sudden you're like, oh, hold on, what's the power here?
Oh, it's like the story's been rushed in the first episode. I'm guessing that's not the point. But like, you meet somebody, you meet complete stranger, they offer you a job, you go there. Then she says, "Oh, why are you doing this? Like, why don't you start dating here?" And then she goes back home and a guy is still playing like FIFA. Sorry, I just recognized the sound. Like,
I can imagine.
I haven't actually played any for like 20 years.
Does anybody know any good dating agency?
And then she suddenly changes all her kind of beliefs.
Sometimes you see people And I think you can sort of find them inspiring. Personally, I found that very relatable.
Sometimes it's easier to take advice off other people. You know, if someone's been telling you for years and years and years that your boyfriend's rubbish, you're like, yeah, I've heard it all before, heard it before. Suddenly you see this other person going, look, I've been there where you are. I've done this. I've done that. You know, you could be this, you could be that. All of a sudden, it's probably reinforcing what Rhea really thought about her boyfriend, who was bloody useless. He made me feel great about myself. That's how useless he was. And so maybe that's sort of like, so maybe for, you know, it's like when your mother gives you advice, you're like, yeah, whatever. And then someone will give you the same advice your mother does. You're like, what? This is amazing. I've never heard this before. And so I think that's
yeah, you sound like my daughter now, right?
Exactly. Eve Myles' character, Fran, is so powerful and in your face and so certain. She's got that certainty about way she does things. So you're like, yeah, I'd have binned off Leach and gone out with a plumber.
Just have some context. So she goes on the dating app, doesn't she? And then she invites the man back to the big house and pretends it's her house.
It's her house, yes.
And then Fran, that's the scene, isn't it, where Fran has gone out and then she's coming back. She turns back because she's forgotten something, hasn't she?
Oh, my God.
Yes.
Yeah. I was up to there when she said she was coming back. My chest, as Elvis says, was a heaving.
It's like a horror movie, honestly. I think, oh, for God's sake.
I was so stressed out.
I
thought it was like 55 minutes of building up tension. And then 5 minutes of everything going batshit. Weird. It was brilliant.
One thing that I didn't understand there, why was such a big deal that she's coming back to grab some keys?
Had she taken drugs by then?
She'd taken the cocaine, I think.
The cocaine, then she received the call.
Like, don't do cocaine when you're like doing, house sitting. Again, like they had to do it in episode 1, obviously, to set for whatever is going to come, but it was a little bit rushed.
I sense you were a bit disappointed with this, Jojen. Did you not?
Oh yeah, look, like when I watched it, like these are not my typical stuff. Like I really like, love like the type of things like a Punisher or kind of, Jack Reacher and all of that. You kind of go there, just bash stuff and all of that, and it's done. And that's my type of entertainment.
Did you feel that, Sarah, rushed or not?
I thought it was really well done. I thought the chase was really dramatic. And I was just left thinking that beautiful light that was going all the way down the staircase.
The light fitting scene, that I was just like, oh my God, that expensive light fitting. And it was brilliantly done, wasn't it? So, the way they filmed that.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'd even forgotten about the lighting, and I'd forgotten about how it hit, how shocked I was. But it's because there were so many things happening going up those stairs.
Look, how you've forgotten about that light fitting. I still think about that light fitting. I can be lying in bed at night. I've got a light fitting quite similar. But
yes, you do. Actually, I was thinking about that. Yeah.
Much smaller. I was like,
then the question is, when the lady comes back, is she more shocked to see this guy lying on the floor in a pool of blood, or that her lighting is broken?
Yeah.
So to wind up the guest, so obviously Ferg and I have both watched to the end. Will you, Sarah, be carrying on?
Definitely. It's a thumbs up from me.
Okay. And Jojen, will you be on Olivera, either together or separately? Will you be
thumbs up from me?
I think that I will skip this one. She can tell me what happened in the last one.
Yeah. I just want to see how they're going to clean up the mess.
Yeah, me too.
The blood. How do you clean the blood?
Oh, easy. Like,
okay.
The spy. He's the spy.
He's definitely a spy. Should we give it out of 5 stars?
Yeah.
Oh, I would give it 4.
I would give it 4.
I would give it 4 as well.
I'd give it 3.
Oh,
That's a really good score.
Well, look, but